So as you can see, the guys are hard at work at increasing the strength of the solar arch. So that's all happening at the moment. Thicker tubes going in, removing those skinny ones there and putting in thick ones like that. So much stronger, much more sturdy. And then the copper coat has started happening. We are putting on this hole right now. It is the third layer of copper coat, and on the other hole we are still doing the first layer and beginning the second layer. So it's got to go tacky on wet. So we've got 4 guys working together and I'm doing all the mixing, and here's our mixing table over here. So the factory is working as quick as it can to get the copper coat installed, and this is what we've already done, and more to come. 15 sachets and epoxy A and part B. Well, the copper coat mixing is still going on, and on this hole we've got 4 to 5 coats, and as you can see, it's looking a whole lot better. And some of the places a little bit thin, but we can touch it up. And then this one is getting its 5th coat on the inside. This hole we're getting our 3rd coat on the inside, and our 2nd coat on the outside. So you can see the difference each layer makes it much darker and a whole lot better. It's a slow process, 4 guys going, but it's actually, in real life, it is actually pretty quick. So pretty happy with how the application's going on. And then later today or tomorrow I'm going to attack the props. Okay, so the day after we applied the copper coat, we do need to install some new just peachy decals, but as you can see, the hole is very, very shiny and nice and polished, and the copper coat has been setting all night and drying, so she looks good. And that's down the holes as well. And then late yesterday afternoon I finished preparing the props for the PropGlide, and then today I've just applied the part A and B mixed and let that dry, and then I've applied the top coat over it, and that's letting dry at the moment. I've still got to do the legs and anti-foul those with standard anti-foul. I think I might find out whether I can use PropGlide because I've got enough of it to do both of the legs. And then you can see these nice thick bars that the stainless steel guys have installed, and much stronger system for the solar panels. So we'll see how all this goes. Hopefully get put back in the water tomorrow afternoon, which will be Friday. So now the copper coat is on, but what I'm doing here, as you'll notice, I've got to sand the top layer of the epoxy off. It's called burnishing, and that'll activate the copper coat so that the barnacles and the little critters don't start living on my anti-foul. But if we put it back in the water as it was, shiny like this, not burnished like that, it wouldn't work at all. So yeah, another day sanding. It's got to be done.